Patrick, guess what came in the mail today?
Oh, what?
Beth.
Take it in!
What's good, Winner Circle? Welcome back to another video. What's good? So I had to take a break after Finesse Fright Month because, man, like, after posting that many times, I had to take a mental health break. And plus, you know, the bullshit with the election and everything else that's going on in the world, I had to take a moment to breathe. I don't want to speak too much on the election, but I would just say this. Make sure you get into community. I've been preaching this for a long time. But if you don't take anything else I say, get into community. Find some people who give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? You make sure you care about them and pour into each other and, you know, stick together as much as possible. I'm not saying you gotta deal with somebody that you don't want to deal with, but make sure you form some type of community because it's gonna be needed. But outside of that, today we're gonna be reacting to some Mandela Effects. If you don't know what a Mandela Effect is, it is when people, the collective, remember something differently from how it, quote unquote, actually happened. This stemmed from when Nelson Mandela, a lot of people believe that he died back in the 1980s in prison. But he, quote unquote, actually died in 2013. Before we even get into the ones that I'm going to be listing here today, it is crazy. You can't like say that people as a collective remember something wrong, you know. I personally believe that they have the ability to reframe reality. Now, I know some people are like, oh, that's that woo-woo shit. That's that woo-woo shit. Man, look, they've already came out and told y'all that aliens are real. What, like, and I don't know, I got all on pink today, y'all. Look, it's not because, and I got a pink mic now. We got a pink and a black one, but I don't know. When I wear pink, I'm sidetracking, but when I wear pink, it reminds me of my grandma because she used to wear pink all the time, and it used to be my favorite color growing up. I don't know if it was because my grandma subconsciously or what, but we wear pink. But yeah, like, you can't tell people, a group of people, that they're crazy for, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? What's the word? Gaslight us into thinking that we're wrong. Looney Tunes with 2 O's, or Looney Tunes as in tunes, as in music, and TUNES. I remember, me specifically, I remember Looney Tunes. It makes sense. It didn't make sense for it to be Looney Tunes with like tunes you listen to. It makes more sense to be Looney Tunes as in cartoons. So, this is bullshit. It makes me think, like, you know, either they're changing it or something has happened where we're constantly jumping timelines. That's a little too woo for y'all. Yeah, think outside the box. I like people who think different. Instead of just accepting what information is given to you, try to think outside the box. You know what I mean? Doesn't make it crazy. Now, if you out here just killing your kids because they said the war going to end in 2012, which a lot of people did, because they said, oh, the world was going to end in 2012, then seek help. You know what I mean? You don't want to be putting yourself, you know, in that type of mental headspace. Or if you're under, like, spiritual psychosis, you need to go get help. It's cool to be aware of some things, but, like, completely just, like, abandoning morals for these things it's insane. Fruit Loops with a UI, or Fruit Loops. I actually love Fruit Loops, by the way. I can't eat that sugary shit now. My goodness. I really didn't pay. That's how greedy I was. I didn't pay attention to the spell of Fruit Loops on the box. Which one looks right to me? I'm not gonna lie. The one on the right looks right to me. Now that could be a plethora of reasons. It really could just be Fruit Loops. FROOT looks right to me though. I don't know. It just makes more sense by it being Fruit Loops too, because it's like the matching O's, you know, it's catchy, you know. I don't know. What do y'all think, Wonder Circle? Do you remember it being fruit as in like apple fruit, or like fruit as in FROOT? Comment down below. Kit Kat. A lot of people remember, including me, it being a dash in the middle between Kit and Kat. Now there's no dash. I feel like in different timelines, there are slight differences, right? Like maybe in a different timeline, my eyes are green instead of brown. Different timeline, I may not have locks. I may decide to go ahead and get the fro, or I may be more feminine in a different timeline. Some people believe, these are all different theories, that we exist in multiple timelines. You know, but I feel like, and somebody, please comment below, because I do like to have conversations like this. If that is true, right? Let's say I exist here, but I also exist in the future as well. I also exist in the past. I exist in multiple dimensions. How do we take on the conversation then about, you know, ancestors? And because a lot of people honor their ancestors and things of that nature. So it's like, do we have the same ancestors in different timelines? It just makes you think, right? Because like, you know, in this reality, you know, your grandma is your grandma, but a different dimension is that still your grandma, and you're all just living different lives and took different steps, which kind of changed the course, or you know, of each person's life, but you're still connecting in some type of way. You know, if you ever seen the movie Anything Everywhere All at Once, it kind of talks about that a little bit. You know, about being in different timelines, and some people are still connected regardless. And then you can also believe, like, if you believe also in like in soul contracts and all this, it's like, oh, it's a lot. It gets deep. You feel me? So it's just like, can all these things be true at once? And if so, how? You know, if you want to partake in that conversation, comment below, and I'll probably respond to you, because I love talking about stuff like this. I've seen this one a lot. Back then, so it's saying like the cornucopia. Some people say they don't remember the cornucopia, or a lot of people say they do remember the cornucopia, but now on the Fruit of the Loom sign, there is no cornucopia. I remember they say there's never been this. I understand if you have like logo changes throughout the years, that's understandable. But to lie and say this has never been a thing, bro, I remember that damn cornucopia. I remember it vividly. I used to get Fruit of the Loom t-shirts. You know what I mean? So to say that never existed is crazy. Because it looks vastly familiar, you know? And how can you explain it? Everybody remembering the same thing. The same thing. But yeah, I do believe that there used to be a cornucopia on it if we were in a different timeline. You know? I do believe it used to be, and then for some reason in this one there isn't. I don't know. I don't know why it's like these slight changes. Like what's... Cause you know they say, I know this is a cartoon, but follow me here. Like if you watch the Family Guy episode, it's like when Stewie and Brian, they go back in time, and they say you make any slight, or it's not like any show, right, that do like time traveling. You make any slight changes, it could affect their future, right? If you go back in the past and like any changes from what has already occurred, it could make a large change within the future that, or the current reality that is considered the future from that past. You understand? Frosted Flakes. I'm trying to see what's the difference. Frosted Flakes. Oh, the nose. So they're saying the nose on the tiger on the Frosted Flakes cereal, their nose used to be black, not blue. Not gonna lie, I personally remember it always being blue. You know, I used to love Frosted Flakes. Y'all can't eat half of this cereal no more. I don't remember it being black. I don't remember the nose being black. I'm trying to look at it to see if like something triggers my brain, but nah, it's been blue to me. I remember blue. Captain Crunch. They're saying it used to be Cap'n, like these folks be capping. I don't know. Some of these don't. Like, I don't remember none of this. Like, I don't remember it being Cap'n. I've always been Captain. I've always known. I didn't even grow up eating Captain Crunch. I don't think I even had Captain Crunch before. But I know. I remember seeing Captain. Like, Captain. You know what I mean? I never seen Cap'n. Crunchitize me Cap'n. Like, that don't flow. Cap'n Crunch. Cap'n Crunch. No, I don't remember that. This is the big one. This is the big one that everybody go back and forth about, which I don't understand, because this shit don't even sound right the way they trying to say it is now. So they saying me, and I truly believe this too, that it used to be Berenstain Bears, but now it's Berenstain Bears. That doesn't make fucking sense. That sounds ugly. Like Berenstain Bears. I grew up remembering Berenstain Bears. I used to watch that show religiously. You could not tell me that it wasn't Berenstain Bears. I don't give a fuck what they say. It was most definitely Berenstain. What the fuck is a Berenstain? Berenstain Bears. That don't flow. It doesn't even flow. Berenstain. The Berenstain Bears. You never heard that. And if you lie, if you sit there and lie and say you have, either you're young as hell or you're lying. He's just a liar because, bro, majority, 99% of the collective remember Berenstain Bears. If you grew up watching the Berenstain Bears, you know. You know. And it was a good ass show. I don't know if they still show it or not. And I had the books. I was stealing from my school. Come on, bro. It's Berenstain. It's Berenstain Bears. This is not up for debate anymore. Let's let it go. It's Berenstain Bears. And if you disagree, I don't give a fuck. That is it for today's video, Winner Circle. I'm happy to be back after my week break. Guala is also happy to be back. Say what's up, man. And yeah, man, we back. And tell me, like, comment below what other videos y'all want me to look at, what videos I want me to make. I'll make it happen. And yeah, I love y'all, Winner Circle. I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.